The other day I got a new wire cut brush for my grinder and decided that I wanted to change it out from a sanding pad. So I started looking through my tool bag for the grinder, which that wasn't a big deal. I quickly found my grinder, but I soon realized that in order to put the wire cut brush on, I was going to need to have my spanner wrench. You can't pull these things off very easily without it. So I started looking through my tool bag. I was pretty sure I had one in there. But for some reason, manufacturers like to paint the spanner wrenches black, and I can never find them. I have 5 grinders spread throughout my shop, and I may be able to find 3 of those spanner wrenches. I had to come up with a way to be able to locate them when I needed them. So watch along as I show you some of my solutions for finding my spanner wrench. Well, hopefully, as you can tell, I'm tired of looking for my spanner for releasing the nut on my grinder in the bottom of a black tool case. And pretty much any of the tool cases that my grinders are in are all black. So I started thinking, why do these tool companies make these black? Second thought came to me, I have a powder coater. I can fix this. I started looking at the different colors I have around because I didn't want to buy something specific just for this job. And first I was thinking Chrysler orange. I mean, that's pretty bright. And whenever I'm looking in that tool bag, I can always see my rigid tools that are bright orange. I mean, at the very least, why wouldn't the tool companies make them at least the color of the tool? I mean, if it was that green that the Makita is, or this orange, probably be a little easier to find. But I started thinking, if I'm looking for something this color, Chrysler orange, that's pretty similar to the rigid orange. Maybe not the best choice. So I came up with 2 other options. I got a shocker yellow and a corky pink. And I think the shocker yellow, I haven't used it in a while, but I'm almost positive it really needs to go over a white. And I'm really trying to just do one coat. I'm trying to make this simple so I can find my tools. I think the corky pink, I'm not 100% positive. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but I think that this one is more of a solid color. But if I find out differently, I'm going to look for another color. So let's see what we got. Well, as it turns out, I believe that both of these have a very high gloss, very translucent. So I'm going to go with this. I don't know how it's going to look, but that seems pretty bright. I have a feeling I'm going to be able to find that in the bottom of a bag. So, this is called Manchester United or RAL 1023. Bottom line is, I don't have a single thing in that bag or in my shop that resembles this color. It's going to stand out. Let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is just sand this up. Again, I don't care if this is perfect. I just want the product to adhere to it so that when I need it, I can find it. Alright, I'm going to walk you through the steps here. So once I have this completely sanded to make sure that the powder coating sticks to it, I go ahead and fill my hopper to about 1/3 full and hook it up to the gun. I'm using the Eastwood on this particular project. And you got to make sure that your grounding wires are connected and just put the powder on as heavy as you can. At this point, it's going in the oven until I reach part metal temperature, and as you can see here, it's over 400 degrees. And now I can start the time. I have 10 minutes on this powder, so let's go ahead and get the timer started. I always set a timer because I forget that I have stuff in the oven. Now, I have 10 minutes, so let's clean up this mess and prepare for whatever I'm going to do next. Fortunately, I have a timer going during this time period because I get pretty involved in whatever I'm doing, and if I didn't have a timer to remind me, I'd forget. The 10-minute cure time is up on this powder. Let's pull this part out of the oven and let it cool. Then we will test it in the tool bag to see just how easy or difficult it is to find. Well, there you go. Extremely easy. As easy as this is to see, I imagine I'll still have difficulty finding it at times. So rather than just having it loose, I'm going to go ahead and use a zip tie to attach it directly to the power cord. I find that having it on the power cord with a zip tie loosely fastened makes it easier for me to track down when I need it. Now I'm pretty confident I can find my wrench, but what happens when I can't even find my grinder? So I started thinking, I use these on my keys, let me try putting it on the grinder. Add this to the system and see if we can track down my grinder. Well, there you go. 3 ways you can prevent losing your spanner wrench for your grinder. Now I'm sure you can apply this technique to a variety of other tools in the shop. If you have a specific tool that you continually are losing, this may be a way for you to keep track of it. If it's possible, you can powder coat it to make it easier to find, or zip tie it to maybe the tool that you use it with, or heck, even a tile can help you find a tool that's lost in your shop. You're getting to watch a little bit of video from a build I got to do with my daughter. I really appreciate everybody watching. I hope you're having a great day. Lots of cool things coming down the pike. I just reached 10,000 subscribers, so I have to put out a 10,000 subscriber video. I plan on doing a giveaway, so stay tuned, and as always, thanks for watching.